All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the City Kids Podcast. I'm here with a special guest today.
What's happening, y'all? My name is Amari, aka Mondo.2p.
Hey, man. Today, you know what I'm saying? Just a quick little interview. Just for the people that don't know who you are, bro. Just go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them who you are,
All
what
right,
you do.
so of course, Mondo.2p. Of course, I'm a college student. Go to Winston, SU. Y'all already know. Currently, I'm a junior right now. I don't know what they got going on in the background. They talking about something. You can't graduate in May, so you're gonna have to graduate. You know what I'm saying? Later on and stuff, so they consider me a junior. But other than that, though, you feel me? Currently a junior. Do music, of course. Also do script writing, short films, videography, all of that, cinematography, stuff like that. Ambitious. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. But before we get into like the music and and all of that, because I know we talked about a little bit of that
Yeah.
when I was in the editing last week's episode.
Yeah.
Like your involvement in camp, like get into like the script writing and how you got into that and how you like I know you part of like Ram TV and
Yeah.
whatnot. So how did you like from like doing music,
Mhm.
how did doing music get you into like, all right, now I want to start script writing and whatnot?
Well, first, I mean, it's just like I said, just inspiration. Like, just watching, just watching. I guess all the gangsters do it. All the older folks do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All the pioneers and everything. I can't really think of anybody right now, but nonetheless, just being inspired, watching TV. Growing up, I used to stay watching MTV. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the Nick at Night kid. I used to be the kid that used to, you know what I'm saying, just uh, moms. She cut on the like R&B and soul. She cut on the '90s R&B and soul. Just a whole bunch of just like music channels, and she just, and then just watching music videos off of MTV. And just getting inspired off of that. That's something that made me want to, like, let me start creating my own short films, especially like when they started putting um, different movies, like of course being BT too, but nonetheless watching, like, for instance, Friday, you already know.
Yeah.
That's something that mainly really like inspired me to want to make my own short films,
Mm-hmm.
or make my own scripts.
Can we get into that short film or nah?
It's a short film. So okay, so right now I'm currently working on a short film. Is the title of it is College Kid meets homeless protege. So, or homeless prodigy. So basically what that is it's really simple. It's just basically like it's an arrogant college kid. He's been tearing it up in school, been doing everything he can, to be the top of the top. But of course, with that, of course he's overconfident, becomes arrogant, and throughout the journey, he runs into, or throughout the short film, he runs into a homeless man who once was in his shoes, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But that short film, I think a lot of people, when I put it out, it's not finished yet. It's still under production. We haven't even gotten to post production yet. We still producing the videos and everything like that. But I think it's gonna be a good one though.
Nah, yeah, that's because when you was telling me about that, when you told me about that when we was in there talking,
Yeah.
I was immediately like, yeah, we gonna talk about this on the pod, bro. 'Cause that's like you were telling me like how you how it inspired you like the Friday trilogies and
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Like, and nonetheless, it was just like I know in the short film, it's moments. Of course, like I like I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there to everybody. I love comedy movies. I love comedy
Yeah.
shows and everything. I like to laugh. You feel me? So although that, of course, the short film is gonna be kind of serious, and it's gonna be points where, like, it's not really nothing you should be laughing about. We gonna have some people that got a little bit of sense of humor. They gonna be in the background laughing for sure. Cause I got great actors. Shout out to Adonis. Shout out to Dre, and shout out to everybody else that's helping me produce this film. So yeah.
All right, and this is gonna be like on camp, like you doing everything on camp.
Everything is on camp, and some of it's off camp too. Like literally last night, we literally finishing up like a night scene. We was off campus, but nonetheless, it was one of the scenes that's gonna have everybody kind of like laughing and everything like that. But it's a serious moment. But I just, like I said, I like to have like twists in my short films because, you know, every good movie has a plot twist, or every good short film or some sort, you know, some sort of show has some kind of, you know, behind the scenes plot or something, you know. So yeah.
Now that's nice though, bro. Like, cause I know like last year they had like the little war going on for like the best short film, and it was like a lot of people do short films, but I feel like a lot of people that's doing short films on camp is just for assignments, bro.
Right.
And like for you to do it, like that's for you, like
Yeah.
that's for you. You want to put that out, like that's fire. Like
Yeah, man.
it's just like cause it's mad talented people on camp, bro. And I feel like it only be coming out when we doing assignments. But I like to see it come out when it's like, all right,
Exactly.
this is what I want to do. So I'm gonna we got all the equipment here.
Mhm.
It might not be, we might not have the best of the best,
Right.
but we can get it done.
We can get it done,
We can
right?
get it
And
done.
that's all that matters, man. Like once they put it in front of us, shoot, we got to go to work, you know. So, you know, so we can get to that point where we can use, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment. So, I mean, it's something that I wake up to do every day. I wake up to, you know what I'm saying, to be the best. So, yeah.
All right, so let's get into the music side of things.
All right.
How did that start about? Like, what was like? How did that start? What made you want to get into music, and who influenced you?
So I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to my boy Jalen. My boy Jalen Hill. That's my brother, man. But just, you know, just us just chilling, just kicking back, just, you know, just hanging out or whatever. Of course, watching cool movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, you know. And shout out to Trey Mathis. That's also my brother too. You know what I'm saying? You know, we would, you know, just chill, you know, and sometime on occasion, you know, cause I'm over there. I'm at an acceptable age. We'll have drinks. We'll sip drinks or whatever. But nonetheless, you know, somebody would just put on a beat. Most of the time it'd be Trey. And we'll just hit, you know, drop a couple lines here and there, and that's, you know, since then it's just been up. You know what I'm saying? So far I got 3 singles. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody that's for me, just be patient. I'm still working on the creative process, trying to make sure I get everything good. I'm still a college student at the end of the day, but I don't know. I just know that, like, when it comes to music, it's something that's always been in me. You know, it's something that's within all of us.
Yeah, and that's actually how I met you.
Yeah,
because I was like, pretty much like, other than like the people on the pod, well, people that's listening on the pod, like, and like on camp, like I'm very low key, but like when we had like the little, I think it was me, Dre, and Joe. We had a project, and we went into the I forgot what room that is. You was in there you was in there mastering. I think you was mastering one of your songs.
Yeah. Hey, it's what I do, man. Like, I mean, just that whole process of just like, you know, engineering your own stuff. Like, one thing I will say, like, everybody that's in the industry, like, I've been from, I mean, I'm talking about A-list artists to even underground artists. It's been this wave of going independent or using, like, not necessarily signing to like big like labels and big like major, you know, and signing major deals. So I just been trying to work on my own craft and really know the ins and outs of how to make, you know, produce a song. Like, not just like hop on a track and then just, you know, just go crazy, but also know how to really make it sound crazy too. Cause it's on top of the fact that you putting out good lyrics, you got to make sure that the quality of it is on point too, though. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause you can slide all you want, but if your audio is clipping, or if you know what I'm saying, you maxing out too much, and it's like I can't really do it because we good right now. But I mean, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
And that's what, bro. That's one of the things like I love about your work ethic. It's like, even though like it's like, all right, for me, I said this on the pod before. I feel like with music, like, even if it's like, I understand like nowadays everything is not gonna be as lyrical. Yeah. But it's just how you put it together. It's like, in music, at the end of the day, you still telling a story. Right. No matter if you telling a story about how you went to the club and got all the bitches, or you talking about how your mom was didn't love you at a young age like Cole did. Right. It's just like, it's the way you put it together, and then like the way the songs come together on the album, the transitions, like the little things in the background, like so it's like for me, I'm big on like, I want to like hear things that I ain't hear before. Right. So like I might go back to an album like Forest Hill Drive or something, and I might hear something in this song. I'm like, ooh, nah, he had this instrument in there too. Nah, that's hard. And I missed that about you, because you really get into their deep. Like, you really be getting into their deep.
That's one thing I learned. Like, you know, it's just like from great artists like Wayne, Jay-Z, like, you know what I'm saying? I can mention everybody. I can mention a whole bunch of A-list artists. Top, I'm talking about top of the top. But what I've learned is, like, you know, it's just their work ethic. Like, it's out of this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they come in, and I was talking to a good friend of mine, his name Jaden. He was talking about the whole Mamba mentality thing.
Yeah.
And just, you know, they had that ever since, you know what I'm saying? And somebody that also, like, came after them, after Wayne, after Jay-Z, I say, shoot, go ahead and throw it out there. K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's just,
I feel like it's all about the work ethic, bro. Because, like, even with hype rap or whatever you want to call it, bro, like, look at Yachty, bro. Like,
bro,
I honestly, right now, I say Yachty's up there, like, at his level. So, like, his genre, I say he's like he might be like the Drake or whatnot.
Bro, come on. Like what we talking about?
Up there, like getting that little feature he had with Cole, like that was.
But come on, bro.
That's legendary. Like,
nothing but bars, bro. Nothing but versatility. Shout out to Yachty, man.
For sure.
Yeah, but you know, just like I said, man, just the grind, like just being in there and you seeing like results, like you actually going in there every day, not just if you got time, because I know that shit can get time consuming. I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, because like I said, you know, people got lives, bro. Like on top of the fact that I'm trying to create my own art, I'm still in school, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I'm part of the mass comm department, so at the end of the day, I still work with cameras, I still work with audio, I still work with. So at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be around it, but it's not something that I want to do. It's something that I have to do to serve, you know what I'm saying, to my school, to serve to, you know, these other companies, but I want to do stuff for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. So
what you doing? Like, so for the people that don't know, what you do in Rams TV? Like, what's your role? Like, what you do in that?
Man, Rams TV, man, I do a lot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do, like in front of the camera, I will be considered like one of the hosts. I do like segue host, so or segue hosting. So basically, I would just introduce somebody else's like segue or somebody else's like basically what I do is I just introduce like other people's, like what they have, events, I should say. Also too, I've done movie reviews, and then like that's just being in front of the camera, but and also like food reviews as well. But behind the camera though, I also do like things working with audio. I worked the teleprompter before. I know how to, you know, direct. I know how to be a you know, just basically cover everything. Be a producer for know how to be a a floor manager. Yeah, I know how to do that. I know how to do that well. I know how to cue the talent, make sure that everybody is situated. You know, I just know how to come into like a studio and, you know, set it off. So
that's important though. That's important just to have that versatility to be able to do like the acting kind of stuff, like the on camera things, and then be able to go into a whole nother type of studio when you're going into the recording studio. Now it's like you was we can get into like the you was talking about you was making beats. Like when you told me that, honestly, that caught me by surprise, because I knew you knew how to mix and master, but it's like, are you making your beats, like this is like you making it, so you making your song from 0% all the way until it's done.
All right, like, so I'm gonna explain that. So actually, the singles that are out right now, I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody know that those are actually like produced by other producers. I'm gonna just go ahead, but I'm working on trying to create my own sounds, like creating my own, you know, just beats, beat patterns, shifts, and all of that, and samples and everything like that. Like I really, you know, I've been looking into, you know, the Dr. Dre, you know, Metro Boomin. I've been looking to, you know, like trying to look at little like videos with Young Weezy. You know what I'm saying? Young Weezy, he produced like albums with Gunna in it and stuff like that. So, and you know, Metro Boomin, you know, if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. You know, if you know, you know. But you know, I just been following them and just trying to get in that rhythm of knowing how to, you know, find a sound, stick with it, and just loop and repeat. You know, just keep and just go up from there. So. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will say this, like being in the studio and really locking in, you know, like actually finding a sound, bro. It's really easy, but you just have to dedicate the time to do it. All of this is about time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It is for sure all about time, right? Even with me doing podcasting, like it's just making time. Like you just gotta make time for what you want. And then y'all back into that Mamba mentality. Like you just gotta you gotta make time for what you want at the end of the day. That's all it is.
It's a passion, you feel me? Like if you feel like you can go somewhere with it, or if you feel like you can express yourself in that way, then don't stop. You know? Like don't let nobody ever push you away from being great. Mm-hmm. You know, that's something that I learned at a very, very early age. Very, very early age. Like, you know, I always like I don't know. I mean, I'm the shortest out of everybody, out of my friend group, out of everybody, family, everything. But nonetheless, you know, I am the most impactful in ways that, you know, I'm the loudest. You know, I gotta make my presence felt in some way. That's just, I don't know, it's just who I am. So it's something that I had to grow into, was just, yeah.
Nah, for sure. You are, bro. Like, you are, like, when you walk into a room, like, yeah, like, Amari's here.
Yeah.
Like, Amari ain't here. Like,
for sure. For sure.
Nah, but, like, so, music-wise, who influenced you?
I would say who influenced me. Just going back to it, man, Kendrick Lamar. I got a good list. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. Of course, I got to go ahead and say it, Chief Keef, Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? That's only 6. That's only 6 people. But who else? Right now, I'm currently like from a like for their like delivery and how they just like their consistency. I've been looking into Dave East a little bit more. I like that. I like that smoothness about him. It's crazy. Yachty, of course, Yachty. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget about Boat, man. But yeah, I mean V's, of course. I already know, but trying to think of some other rappers that I've been like that has inspired me to, like, you know, create music. But nonetheless, though, of course, Biggie, you know what I'm saying, Nas, but I don't know. I'm trying to think who truly inspired me to create music, or who inspired me to really go and like have my own impressions. I say honestly, Travis Scott and Chief Keef.
Would you say, like, so they, like, you think, like, with, like, Travis and Chief, you think they inspired you to find like your own sound, or like be confident in that?
Yeah.
It's like they got like a completely different sound. Like Chief was like, nobody heard Chief. Nobody heard nobody doing it like that.
You know what
I'm saying? He's like to be able to do that, like, just be yourself, bro. Like, people don't talk about, like, that ain't the most easiest thing sometimes.
Yeah. And man, I'm gonna be honest, like, damn, just I don't know. It's just when it comes to just like listening to them, it's like they put you in a whole different mode. Mm-hmm. And it's like of course with Travis Scott, of course he learned, or he was inspired by Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi was inspired by Kanye, or I think he was inspired by Kanye or something, nothing like that. But also too, even Kanye West has inspired me to create music because of just him being locked in, like just them. Yeah. I think it's just more so seeing men be dedicated to one thing, and that's creating their own art. Like nothing's harder than seeing someone, you know, really really reveal themselves through their art. Nothing's more doper than that, in my opinion. So,
nah, for real. So it's like, all right. So you got anything coming up?
So coming up right now, like, man, I honestly, besides like me just focusing on like creating short films and everything like that, I got short films. I got like short film coming out. I don't know, post production. I say give it about coming real soon. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that short film on the way. Regarding to my music, I got a couple things coming. I don't know if I want to do something toward New Year's. I'm still debating on if I just want to come in and just drop a quick EP or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm just stuck in the grind right now. So it's just, with me, when it comes to it, it's just whatever flows, it flows. Like,
I feel that. So how you feel about You said you thinking about dropping for New Year's. How you feel about people like so? Are you more like you want to hold your music to the right time, or you just once it's ready, you just gonna drop it?
So with me, like I think it just depends. Like it just depends on just how I'm feeling. Like I'll know when the right time is the right time. Yeah. But also too, it's just like sometimes I would just play both worlds. Like if I feel like okay, yeah, this is cool, but this seems like it's more of a summer song, then I'm gonna put it out in a summer song. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna put it out in the summer. Or if I feel like it's something that's like that, like the cadence or just like the feeling of the song, it just aids to a different season. That will determine when I drop. So, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
All right, so how you so your first couple songs that you dropped, how you feel about like looking back at those songs now?
Yeah,
and like how much you've grown. Yeah. How you feel about those? Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I was very nervous. Because of course, like I ain't gonna say I was necessarily nervous. I was just anxious. But knowing that at the end of the day, like no matter what, put it out there, because somebody's gonna listen.
Yeah, somebody gonna listen.
And just me, putting it out there. My top song on Spotify is "Backwards and Fagos." Little cool song. Everybody that listen to it say like it's like a Cali style vibe. But nonetheless, it was just like I was just in the studio just chilling, and I just felt like dropping it, and I actually did take a trip that past summer, like in Cali, and I just told a story as far as like what was going on. So, but nonetheless though, my impressions like of my singles so far, now, and it's crazy because I was like I didn't even expect myself to be like doing this well. So far, I've been streamed in 37 different countries.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? My top 5 is of course here. Then Canada, then Finland, Germany. Shout out to I think I don't know if I said UK, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's love. That's love.
Yeah. It's just I'm just gonna keep working.
That's love for real.
I gotta do.
That's love for real.
Yeah.
So like looking at that, like that motivates you, or like how does that like that like what does that do for you? Because I know that gotta do something for you like mentally. Like
man. As soon as I noticed that, it was just like, even off of the first 10 streams, like the smallest little bit of streams was accomplishments for me. Even though, although those streams could have been my friends, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like y'all took the time out of y'all day to listen to my music. Y'all took the time to really like chime into my art. You know what I'm saying? And it was like. The fact that y'all listen to that 2 minutes of me, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds of me just ranting, that makes me feel good. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, y'all think that was good? Check this out. Check this next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. So
keep
it's
getting better.
Exactly, just keep getting better and tell stories better. Like I realized, like over time, it's just eventually you'll be able to being in the studio, listening, being inspired by. People that can actually do the thing, or at least to me, you really start to find your own sound, and that's something that I've been trying to, or I've been gaining over time. I've been learning how to, just do what works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Also try new things too, but at the same time, do what I feel is going to, serve me and serve the people, serve my streams, or serve my fans.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, no, I feel that for sure. So like, how was your studio situation before it is now? I know you was telling me you got basically like the pass now to go into the studio.
Yeah.
What was it like before you got that green light? Where was you recording? How was that?
Man, of course I was recording on my phone. Then after that, of course, after you get done with the Blood Band Labs, you get your own equipment. I started recording in my room, and since then, I just been going back and forth between my room, making dropping a couple lines here and there, maybe making a couple tweaks here when it comes to like certain things about the song, and then sending it off to the studio and getting their impressions from it, and seeing and getting their vibes. And so far, it's just that has been very helpful to where my process in regard to creating music. So yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Any what last things you wanna tell the people or anything?
Go be great. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't go accomplish the world. Go accomplish the world for sure.
For sure. So appreciate you having. Make sure everybody go stream his music. Where can they find you at?
Y'all can find me on my Instagram handle is Mondo.2p. So it's Mondo.2p. On the Instagram, you will see that it's like I got like a little like what's that little thing that they be having on the it's like basically like the story highlight. Y'all check the highlights. I got all 3 of my songs right there. Just click the link, tap in. Backwards and Fake Goes is my top song. So y'all tap in that one first. Or whichever order. I do not care. It's up to y'all, man.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you for sliding through, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. This is a long time coming.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get you back. We can get you back on the pod.
Oh yeah, you know it.
All right, y'all. That's it for this episode of City Kids Podcast, and I'll catch y'all next week.